How's everybody doing? Today's video is going to be a quick one, but something that is a little bit interesting. So I have been playing guitar for about 975 years, and I have not ever used a slide. So in the interest of possibly getting a little bit more diverse sounds for future recordings, I picked one up. This is an Ernie Ball glass slide. It's a size large, so I don't know what exactly that means. They name ring sizes, but I've never had a ring, so I do know that my hands are typically extra large in glove sizes, so this might be a little small, but they did not have an extra large size for this, so this was the biggest that it came, at least when I looked. So basically it looks to be symmetrical, just a glass tube. I know that there went my phone. I know that when people play with a slide, a lot of the time it seems like they're using open chord tunings, meaning they tune their guitar with some strings sharp as if they're fingering a first position chord, but it's tuned like that when it's open. I never really do that, and I can't see myself doing that. I mean, I can't see myself doing that because it would affect every other scale that I'd be playing, so unless maybe I get really, really into it and that just becomes my thing later, which would be shocking. But just initially trying to put this slide on my fingers, it actually does fit on my ring finger. So, don't know. Seems like you would want it past your first knuckle so that you could pull it away. Anyway, let's get some sound here and futz around with it. Alright, so... Oh, it's really a hindrance though to be able to actually play anything else. Oh wow. That is kind of cool. I don't know if I should have this on my ring finger though. That's instantly just like very, I don't know, southern sounding. Whoops. It's hard to feel if you're actually fretting a string though, I will say. Because if you're tipped, you're not going to be hitting anything. Obviously, I'm using my Les Paul Studio with the stock Alnico pickups and my triple rectifier. I'm going to try to switch fingers. I wonder if I put in my middle finger, that way I could use my first and third finger. it has that very classic sound, doing like double stops with it like that, which is about all I think I can do without doing a different tuning. I'm still just in standard tuning. But I don't know. I thought maybe it'd be a little bit trickier to get the feel down, to be honest. It seems like I could probably record something just, well, as soon as I say that, I just do it. Yeah, I mean, it would take me a little bit of getting used to confidently, I suppose, be able to record a line. I mean, obviously now I'm pretty clunky with it, but it is doable. The hardest thing for me is the initial, when you initially go to use it, to be able to tell if you're at like hitting the strings at an angle or if you're flat on them. Because you don't really want to push like that, because then you can hear it roll over the fret, but you want to push enough that you're getting the note. So I guess the way that I'm able to get it going correctly is to do what feels like I'm pulling the bottom of my hand a little far back. Because if I, normally when you play guitar, you're kind of approaching it like you're swinging your wrist forward so that you can fret things. But with this, if you want to actually hit a double stop, it seems like you have to really pull your wrist back. And obviously, to hit the note, you need to have it touching but not fretting, but exactly where the fret is. So the way that you would do vibrato is to like sort of hover back and forth versus up and down, because you're not fretting the string. Yeah, pretty fun. So I'm gonna put that on standby. I think that's about all the playing that I'm gonna do, just because I don't really have any licks or anything in mind. But I think that's kind of my sweet spot for it. I don't know technically any technique of what you're supposed to do with the slide, but second finger seems to be perfect. That way it's not able to slide over this knuckle at all, and I can still use, or if, not that I have been using, but it feels like my first and third finger are free, which you're more likely to skip the second finger in a pentatonic setting, and I feel like a pentatonic setting is what a slide is good for. And then everything you play, you're just like flipping everybody off. So on this particular slide, they tout a smooth gliding surface and superior durability. And just from that few minutes of playing, there is, I mean, I would say like tiny surface scratches, and that's it, which you would expect because it's glass sliding on metal. But yeah, I think that could last me a while. Could definitely get a couple interesting tones out of that recording with it. That's the Ernie Ball large glass slide. As somebody with extra large glove size hands, it works. That works for me. That works for me. That could even go down like that. Pinky, obviously, pretty much, my pinky just barely sticks out. First finger and middle finger, it won't go over the knuckle, but do you really want it to? I don't know. I don't really honestly listen to that much slide guitar, but it seemed like a nice tool or texture to have at my disposal for my future upcoming recording projects. So there you go. That is me trying out a guitar slide of any sort for the first time and a glass slide. If you guys who are watching this have used slides a lot more, if that's something that you guys are into, leave some tips in the comments if you don't mind. If you like this video, don't forget to share it and subscribe, turn on notifications, and I will see you guys next time.